Hey guys, this is Danny and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I'll be going over a bunch of your guys' suggestions for features that should be added to the Hive. A few weeks ago, I put a thing on my community tab that was asking about what features you guys would like to see added to the Hive. So in today's video, I'll be going over which features are possible, my thoughts on them, and which features would be cool additions, and just talking about everything that you guys suggested. So yeah, let's head right into today's video. So the first suggestion actually comes from Robert the Pro, and it says the Hive should host a Treasure Wars or Sky Wars Duos tournament where you could play and get points for treasure breaks, final kills, and wins for the entire summer, 4 to 8 weeks, and whoever has the most point wins. So basically, I have some background gameplay of tournaments that I used to host. So because for anyone that doesn't know, when I started off on YouTube, I started off by doing tournaments on the Hive. That's how I got known, by hosting my own tournaments where I kept track of points for different players and all that stuff. So yeah, I think this would be an awesome addition if the Hive were to add it. I can't see it realistically possible, and I don't think it should be just duos or just for a limited amount of time. I think it'd be cool if the Hive had, like, let's say every few months they had a tournament or some sort where any player can participate, and they had like a point system. You know how, if anyone knows about the MCC type thing, you know how they have the coins point system? The problem with hosting your own tournaments, even though it's awesome, is that we have to have our own point systems. I think what would be super awesome is if the Hive had some way of keeping track of points, whether it was using like a leaderboard feature or just keeping track of monthly points for the tournament, or just not for like a really long period of time, but doing it for a day, doing it for a few hours, just having tournaments where the higher you finish, you get bigger prizes, and the lower down you finish, you get less prizes, but you still get a prize for competing. Obviously, not to discourage players from competing. You'd want players to want to compete in tournaments, even if they aren't the best at the game. So I think that'd be really cool if they had some sort of thing, like a big event on the Hive. It would take a lot of setting up, but I think it'd be an awesome thing to do for sure. Just having some sort of event like that where people can compete and have fun and try and win some prizes. And yeah, I think it'd be awesome if the Hive did something like that. The next suggestion is by Amazing Osicat, and it says add a confirm button when removing friends. This one is very self-explanatory. If you go to the friends list right over here and you click on a friend, for example, I'll click right over here. If you hit remove as friend, it will remove them. If you do it on accident, instead of hitting join region and you hit remove as friend, it will remove them. It will not question it. It will not say, hey, are you sure you want to remove them? It will just do it. It would save. I have definitely done this in not great situations. I've unfriended like Evident or Turbo Piggy before, and I'm like, oh shoot. But it'd be awesome if there was just a little feature that said, are you sure you want to remove it, just in case. It's very small. I don't know if they'd do it. Hopefully they can. I think it's reasonable, but yeah, I think it'd be a cool feature for sure. The next feature is by Personified, and it's, I think there should be visible leaderboards so people can grind to get on leaderboards and other things. This would be a really cool feature. So basically, when you come into a game, you could see your own statistics. I'm in a custom, so you can't actually see it, but it usually shows like your wins, how many games you've played, how many kills, all that stuff on statistics. However, there is a leaderboards feature where you can do /leaderboard, and then you can go to check this stuff out, which is cool. However, it'd be really cool if there was some sort of thing maybe over here or whatever, where you could actually see the leaderboards of the top player. Let's say maybe if it wasn't even here, maybe if it was even like its separate place on the map, like down here, this would give something. It would show like it can show like top people who have gotten the most kills this month, people who have gotten the most wins this month, people, you know, just stuff like that. I think that would be awesome. Like on Death Run, for example, having the best time of the month for this map, the best time of the month for this map, like depending on what map you get into. I think that'd be awesome to have on the wall. But having something down here where it's like, wow, this, I have them, it wouldn't actually show you. It'd show like the top 10 people with the most kills, top 10 people with the most wins this month. I think that'd be awesome, so then people can actually strive for something rather than this. The leaderboard command, it's still pretty cool, I guess. You can click on Sky Wars and see, you know, friends, and see wow, who has the most. Wow, look at that, Fizzy, who shows like who has the most points and stuff for all this, which is cool. However, it would be really cool if you can actually check out like the top players in total right in front of you like that. It'd be sick. Cool suggestion. The next suggestion is by Evident, and it says a cool thing called swarms. So swarms were announced a while ago, and they are taking a very long to introduce because the Hive really wants to do it well. It is the biggest update and feature by far. It has so many different layers to it. It's just such a huge announcement and update and features that would really change the Hive when it does come out. However, we do have a few indications of swarms. For example, custom servers. They are a swarms feature. They were announced a really long time ago, and they have a drastic impact on the Hive, on what you can do on videos. You can do so many new video ideas with custom servers. You can do different things with viewers on streams. That's already changed a lot, and that isn't even everything. There are so many little features to swarms that will be coming out. It's going to be a really awesome update. I don't know when it will be. Hopefully some point this year. I would assume by the end of the year we will probably have swarms on the Hive. I know it is something they are still working on every single day. And yeah, it's going to be super awesome for sure, but I'm definitely looking forward to see what other crazy features they're going to add that literally change the Hive as much as the custom servers did. The next one, which was suggested by Hacked, says you could make custom, so when you're done with the game, you can press a button and make a custom game with the exact same settings, the game you just played, also adding a game like Capture the Flag or UHC. So I don't want to go over UHC inside of this video because it's something that the Hive wouldn't realistically add anytime soon. That would be a future video in itself if I were to do that, and obviously UHC is a really big feature. That would be a potential game mode on the Hive video if I am going to do something like that. But the main thing I do want to talk about is the custom servers thing. So if you do not know, there is a thing in the custom server that says presets, and it doesn't work. It's just there. It doesn't actually work. However, I do have confirmation from the partner Discord that they are still working on this, and that presets is not here for no reason. It is actually supposed to be there, and presets, you will soon be able to load presets, which will take away so much time when trying to set up sumos or death tag or things like that. That would be really cool. I'm definitely looking forward to that. And yeah, I think it's really cool that this will actually save me so much time on stream soon. I'm not sure when, hopefully sometime soon in the near future, but I know it's something that they are working on to this day as well. Super awesome. Definitely looking forward for that. That kind of makes up for it. I do think it would be cool if you can just do like repeat game and rather than ending it, but it makes sense why they wouldn't. Only content creators have endless, but for the public, it wouldn't really make sense. But you know, it would be cool. But I think presets will help a lot. The next one is suggested by Dumb, and it says they should make a hide and seek and murder mystery update. That would be fun. I definitely 100% agree that murder mystery and hide and seek need some sort of, you know, factor to it to make the games a little more exciting and interesting. They're both kind of like, you know, AFK running around simulators. I play hide and seek whenever I'm bored or talking to friends, or you know, or I play murder mystery when talking to friends and just chilling or doing quest points, but it's pretty much gather coin simulator. I think the biggest thing that would be really cool for murder mystery is making it more like a mystery rather than running around collecting coins. More about trying to figure out who the murderer is, try to figure out clues, stuff like that. I think that'd be awesome. Maybe, I don't know, just trying to figure out clues and make it like, rather than being like, let's run around past people, you can be like, this person here, I think this person's clear. I think this person over here may still be that, but I'm pretty sure this person is good. Stuff like that. Playing the game like it's an actual murder mystery, or like the game like Clue. I don't know exactly how they can go about doing that. Just making it more about mystery, and more about clues, and more about figuring stuff out. That would be really fun if it was a mystery game, and you have to use your brain, but you don't. You just have to run around collecting coins, and try not to die, and wait for someone to pull out a sword, pretty much. Which, you know, I think it'd be really cool to add that factor to it. And for hide and seek, I don't even know what they can do for... I do know what they can do for hide and seek. I do know what they can do for hide and seek. For hide and seek, I think they should make it so the seekers are not impossible to kill, and they should make it so getting a wooden sword isn't actually useless, because if you hit someone in hide and seek with a wooden sword, it will do nothing. It does nothing. It's pretty lame, right? Right. So, yeah, I think that'd be a cool addition to actually make killing the seekers worth something. Maybe it eliminated the seekers permanently. I think that'd be cool. Like, make them hard to kill, but it eliminated the Seekers permanently, so there's actually a point of it, getting the sword. Yeah, that's pretty much all for those two games. I think they'd be some cool additions. But yeah, I think they would both help a ton. The next feature was suggested by Seaman Wizard, and it says, "The bridge, please, Hive." So I have some background gameplay, another one of my older videos. It is actually on CubeCraft of their bridge game, which is pretty new. I think this would be a good game mode, not as a game mode in itself. I think it would be a little too big for a game mode in itself. But what I can see for this is having the bridge as one of the games in the mixed arcade, or something sort of like the bridge where you have to try and get to the other person's side. I think it would be really cool. I know the Hive wouldn't want to implement something from other servers. Hive likes to make all of their games their own, so then they're like, oh yeah, this is a Hive game. This is something good for the Hive. It's special. So I think I can't see this. I definitely can't see this as its own game mode, but I can see something kind of similar to this in the mixed arcade thing, and I think that'd be awesome. I know a bunch of other people suggested this game mode as well. I had a lot of fun when I played it, when, you know, it was different on CubeCraft because a lot of the players, CubeCraft doesn't have the same like matchmaking Hive does, where I was playing against some mobile players and stuff, so we were, as you can see in some of the rounds, we were doing very well compared to other players. But I think it would be cool to have something like this in the mixed arcade. I'm pretty sure that a bunch of people would like it. It'd be pretty sick. The next suggestion is by Mariam Tahada, hopefully I said that right, and it says Skywars kill effects, and this reminds me a lot to things like the leap or runner trail inside of Death Run. Something, it's very simple. It's a very simple suggestion, but I think it'd be cool, and it would add something new to gain from XP. Something simple for anyone that doesn't know what like the leap effects do. It doesn't actually do anything to the game. All it does is, you know, you'll see trails behind people when they leap or stuff like this. You know, just little tiny things like this when you play the game. If you were to kill someone and you get a little kill effect, like you got some sparkles, you know, just something like you got a little explosion, maybe a lightning bolt strike came down when you get to a higher level when you kill someone. Little things like that, I think would be sick. Just a tiny change, and it would just give some more things to get from XP. I can really imagine like a lightning strike or something, or thunder, or just some sort of really cool Minecraft effect that when you kill someone, maybe like just little things, just all the ones from other games and stuff, little kill effects. I think it'd be awesome to have inside of Skywars. This is definitely a really good suggestion. It's really simple, and I could see the Hive adding something like this, not being too difficult to add. I can totally see this possible. This is probably the most realistic suggestion I've seen up to this point. I think it'd be sick. It'd be a cool thing to add if they add more Skywars levels. How did I die there? That's so sad. But yeah, that's a really cool suggestion. Hopefully they do add something like that. The next suggestion is by Mason, and it says Duels. This is something that was suggested a ton. A lot of people suggested Duels, and this is something that I can see the Hive adding as well into mixed arcade. I can't see it as its own game mode. The Hive wouldn't just do like a 1v1 game mode like that. I just can't see it as a realistically possible thing. But mixed arcade brings so many possibilities, just a bunch of mini game modes to play. I think it would be awesome to have something like Duels just for people that practice PvP. It would be great for 1v1 videos. It'd be great for just practice in general. Super awesome thing to have for sure. I personally wouldn't really like it. I'm not a huge fan of 1v1s myself, not my kind of thing, but there are tons of players who would love to do this. It'd be great for videos. Like I said, it'd just be great to do on streams where people could 1v1 viewers and just have a set game mode where you don't have to worry about the random chance or use Treasure Wars free stuff for it. So yeah, I think that would be awesome. You know, I don't know if the Hive would add it. However, it'd be a really cool suggestion. So that is going to be all from today's video. If you have any other suggestions or thoughts or feedback, I would love to hear it. I love reading your guys' comments. I really do. I enjoy seeing every single one of them. I'd love to hear your thoughts on everything I said. So yeah, that's all for me. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy. And yeah, make sure to subscribe. If you are new, we are almost at 13K. I may actually be at 13K by the time I upload this. And if I am, thank you guys a ton for that. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day, guys, and goodbye.